Hello, my dear students. Myself S. Devi, Assistant Professor, Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science, Rogini College of Engineering and Technology. I am going to teach the subject Operating System and Cloud Basics. Today we are going to discuss about Virtualization and Content Technology, which is Unit 5. In that we are going to see about the topic Introduction to Virtualization. Virtualization is nothing but it's a technology of creating a virtual version of computer resources such as hardware, storage, network, or the operating system itself. It allows one physical system to run multiple independent virtual machines. Virtual machine is otherwise known as VMS, each acting like a separate computer with its own operating system and application. So we will see the definition. Virtualization is a process that uses a special software called hypervisor to divide a physical machine into multiple isolated environments so that multiple operating system can run on the same hardware simultaneously. We will see how it works. Virtualization uses special software known as hypervisor that create many virtual computers on one physical computer. The virtual machine behave like actual computer but uses the same physical machine. We will see the types of virtual machine. The various type of virtual machines are hardware virtualization, storage virtualization, virtual box. Hardware virtualization is otherwise known as server virtualization. Hardware virtualization is the process of creating multiple virtual machines that run on a single physical server using a hypervisor. A hypervisor like VMware, EXXI, or Microsoft Hyper-V we directly interact with the physical hardware. It allocates physical resources such as CPU, memory, storage to each virtual machine. Each VM operates independently with its own operating system and application. So as I told you that, so this is the diagram. Here the hypervisor that interacts with the physical hardware. It allocates physical resources such as memory, storage to each virtual machine, and VM operates independently with its own operating system and applications. The second one is software virtualization. Software virtualization allows an operating system or application to run in an environment that is different from its native platform. A software layer mimics the required hardware or operating system. For example, running Android OS on a Windows PC using an emulator like BlueStack. The below diagram illustrates that the software visualization, which allows an operating systems or application to run in an environment that is different from its native platform. The third one is the storage virtualization. Storage virtualization combines multiple physical storage devices into a single logical storage pool, making management easier and more flexible. Software abstracts the physical storage from the multiple device. The system presents the unified storage as a single resources to user and virtual volume. And third layer is the virtualization layer, and the last one is the physical storage. The fourth one is network virtualization. Network virtualization abstraction network resources allowing multiple virtual network to be created on a single physical infrastructure. It combines hardware such as switches, routers, and software resources into a virtual machine. It divides bandwidth into independent channel for better resource allocation. We will see what is the benefit for this network virtualization. It improves network efficiency and security. It is easy managed and easy to scaling. And the fifth one is desktop virtualization. The desktop virtualization separate the desktop environment from the physical machine and store it on the remote server. The user access their virtual desktop over a network using any physical device, physical device such as PC, tablet, thin client, all processing and data remains on the central server. This diagram illustrates about the network. Next, we will see what is virtual machine. A virtual machine is a software-based simulation of physical computer It runs its own operating system applications and uses virtual hardware such as CPU, RAM, disk, and network. We will see what are the benefits or key points of this virtual machine. The virtual machine is that is, it runs multiple operating system on a single physical machine. It provides storage isolation between system. It is useful for testing, development, cloud computing, and we will see what is hypervisor. Already I gave the definition that a hypervisor is a software that allow you to create, run, and manage virtual machine. The hypervisor allow the CPU, memory, disk, network to each virtual machine and ensure isolation. There are different types of hypervisor. The first one is type 1 hypervisor. It is otherwise known as bare metal hypervisor. The second one is type 2 hypervisor, which is otherwise known as hosted hypervisor. In type 1 hypervisor, it runs directly on the hardware, not on the host operating system. It is more efficient and secure model. The example of type 1 hypervisor is KVM, VMware, EXXI, Microsoft Hypervisor V, it accesses server, and Zen. Advantage of this type 1 hypervisor is it is storage isolation suitable for large server and cloud platform. Disadvantages: complex to set up, not ideal for casual desktop users. Next is type 2 hypervisor. It runs on the top of the host operating system such as Windows, Linux, Mac. It is easy to use, suitable for this. For example, virtual VMware workstation parallel does we will see the advantages. It is simple to install. It is good for testing, learning, and development. It works any standard desktops or the disadvantage. It is slower comparing to type hypervisor. Next is depending on the host operating. It depends on the host operating. Not recommended for enterprise servers. Type 2 hypervisor is not recommended. We will discuss about the next topic in the next section. Thank you.